Good Thursday afternoon. It is Kim coming at you live here at Storm Quilt Shop in Alcester, South Dakota. I'm so excited to come live with you today because it is the first day of spring and I have like the best, and I mean the best, new line to show you from Moda Fabrics. My hair is being goofy. Comes Cottage Charm. It is adorable. It is a large line. If you like pastels, if you're looking for pastels, if you're looking for florals, checks, blenders, this line is for you. The colors within the line, they speak for themselves, the name of the colors. They also have the most subtle yet delicate design to them. I have kits to go with it, and everything is available already on our website, so you can check it out. There is an easy link here in this live, or you can go to soulstormquilting.com and simple search Cottage Charm. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Again, very large line, lots of, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 different prints. So I'm going to try to tell you the name of the print as we show them off here. So in case you really liked it and wanted to shop with us online to see that. This first one here, this first 5 colorway, this is called Flower Baskets. So again, the name of the line is Cottage Charm. The name of the design specifically with this one is called Flower Baskets. Very saturated, kind of ditzy, almost daisy-like, if you will, florals. Again, very saturated. The background color to this line, if you are a follower of Moda Fabrics and their Bella Solids, porcelain matches this perfect. So it's not quite white. It's more of a creamy ivory, if you will. The next print, this one here, comes in 5 colorways. We have one that's got this light yellow, the porcelain background. This is meadow, is a green. We have light blue, and we also have the pink, which is called Coral Kicks. How fun is that name? The pinks, so cute. This large print is called the Wallpaper Floral. Again, still Cottage Charms. You can't go wrong with an awesome gingham check. I love these ones particularly because it's such a different color. It's not really a lavender, it's more of a mauve. It's not really gold, it's more of a tulip yellow. Beautiful light blues. They use the colors light blue and powder blues in the line. The greens are meadow and pear. This is Paneling Stripe. It's the name of the pattern within it. I will tell you, to me, it's like a refreshed, like ticking. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think it would be a fantastic binding because it does go in the right direction to make your strips, so you would have that amazing detail on your binding. And the next one we have here is the Pixie Dots Floral Grid. I know it's a lot to say, right? This one is a larger color palette. This one has 7 different ones. This is the only print in the line that has a tonal, a white on white. Then we have the light blue, peach, meadow, these beautiful pinks, coral kicks, if you will. There's peach, and then there's also the coral kick. And then there is a beautiful light yellow. The white on this kind of gives it almost like that beautiful reflection tone. I absolutely love that as well. On to the next section here. These ones are so much fun. This is the window pane. So you can see it's kind of got like a check vibe with it, with also directional in both directions, that beautiful floral print. 3, 4, 5 colorways. I love the multi. I'm always a big fan when any of the prints do a multicolor because then you get the original background, which is porcelain in this case, plus a little bit of sprinkling of all those colors. So you can see the peach, the yellow, that light blue in there, but still have some options with other prints as well. The next print is Dot Houses. This is 5 colors. Again, here is that multi. So you're going to see, yes, you can tell. So it's a little tiny house with a little heart inside of the house, and then the rest of them are dots. So it's not a toss dot. It's very symmetrical, if you will. It's going in the right direction, but it still would make a great border, a great binding. And again, beautiful colors, powder blues, light blues, the peaches and coral kicks. I just can't get over that. Coral, and they spell coral with a K. How fun is that? The next print is a novelty stamp. This one's really different. It kind of reminds me of my great-grandma Ethel's kitchen. I feel like she had curtains like this in her house. But again, beautiful prints, these fun little postage stamps with the florals. Also gives you that very retro kind of a 1930s replica vibe in that peach color, the light blue, and then more of a tonal where you only see the porcelain come through on that pink. And then last but not least is a beautiful background or blender for any project. This is a tossed ditzy. Now this one here, so I kind of laid it out. So I have my light blue and my green, and then I have my porcelain in the middle that kind of ties in those two together. This print is used in one of the new kits. I'm in love with it. It's actually a block of the month. Hey, Anna. It is called Cozy Cottage. It is an 8-month, I believe, block of the month experience. My So Quilty Life, this is her line, and this is her block of the month pattern. It is stunning. I've got pictures of it on our website if you want to see what it looks like made up. But this is all the fabric included in this kit. And so I just cut it this morning myself. We have only 4 of these kits. Now, I'm going to tell you, it is a little bit more costly of a kit, but that's because not only do you get so much fabric, you get 12 1/8 of a yard cuts. You get all this background. I believe that's 3.5 yards. And bunches of different fabrics. There's so much fabric here. I should have told you how much was in here. I should have added that up. But you can see it on the website. And each block, if you will, that is made up in this little block of the month, she is going to have a sew along for you to join her online as well. So you can get all that information in this pattern too. The pattern itself retails for $80. So it is quite a collection here. And I'm going to show you what I did. Just because sometimes we can't always tell which fabrics particularly, because sometimes our eyes aren't always the best. I went ahead and I labeled all these 1/8 of a yard cuts. So if you're going to get this kit, Kim has helped you out. Look at that. I've included the fabric codes to match. You're welcome. And the next kit uses the fantastic honey bun, which is like a jelly roll. Instead of a 2.5-inch strip, it is a 1.5-inch strip. And you still get all 40 strips in here. This goes along with this beautiful pattern here. It's called Bless Our Sweet Home. This finishes at 56 by 62. You're going to get everything in the kit, which is pretty basic, really. You get the honey bun, you get background, 3 yards of background fabric, and the binding. And that's going to retail for $90.99. So these are all available on our website now. Oops, I got my finger in the way. At sewstormquilting.com. You can check it out on the link that is in this live. Before I end it, Brenda, where did you put that brand new bee quilt?
It's on my quilter.
Is it? Let's go take a look. So if you remember, real quick, I'm going to show you our wall here. So this right now, this is our focal wall, if you will, at the store. It is housing the bee garden collection from Moda Fabrics. I don't know if you remember me showing that off a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was during the Quilt Dakota Live. And I showed you the Misty Moore pattern that we kitted up. I still have a few of those left. And we used the Fancy That Design pattern that was from Woodland and Wildflowers and redesigned it with this beautiful bee. We also got the sample done. Our part-time gal, Lori, she got this quilt done. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is called Layer Cake in a Panel. The original pattern was written by Lavender and Lime Designs. And so we use the same pattern. It is included in the kit here. And we used the bee fabrics. So I'm going to take you around the back because it is, I love it. I'm not going to lie. Both Mom, Brenda, and I are kind of arguing over who's going to get it. I think it's stunning. Hey, Vanna, I might need your help. It's so big and it's so pretty. I was a little shocked when I held up the sample, but you guys, it is so gorgeous. I have only 7 of them. We had to use one of the layer cake to make the shop sample. And then there's a layer cake, of course, involved. And, oh. You know that, honey. Yeah, we don't have to lift it all the way up. We don't have to lift it all the way up, Mom. Isn't this stunning? Oh my gosh. So I will tell you all the fabric that is in here is the layer cake, some yardage from the line. That's what this black is here. That's yardage from the line. And then this beautiful, this is speckled in sand. We use the light color panel. I'm in love. I think she's gorgeous. It is a big quilt. It was like 78 by 89. Yeah. It's a big one. And I tell you what, she's really pretty and I want her on my bed. I do, you guys. Isn't she gorgeous? I want her on my wall. Mom wants her on her wall. I want her on my bed. I think she's gorgeous. She's stunning. But I'm going to tell you now, we modified the cutting instructions. So if you're lucky enough to snag one of these kits, either or, the Bee Garden Misty Moore or Layer Cake in a Panel, just know we have included those updated cutting instructions for you. So you don't have to worry about that so much, but check them out. It's the first day of spring and we have spring fabrics for you guys. Like I said, the new one I just unboxed for you is Cottage Charm. When those kits are gone, they're gone. And from what I've seen online, they're not going to last long. And it's going to be a fantastic block of the month. So long that kicks off in May. So you'll want to grab those now. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine. We haven't seen a snowflake yet, but be prepared to always sew up a storm. Bye.